Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Valorant. No, I was about to say Valorant Oceania Tour. LPL Valorant Amateur. I'm back finally after a long hiatus. I'm Digitalcasts, William Zhang, and tonight with me, Taytemss. How you doing? Oh, wait, sorry. I unfortunately always have this issue with audio. Now, Taytemss, sorry. How are you actually doing?
Doing pretty well, you know. There was a bit of, scheduling conflict going on, but here we are, both of us, indeed. All three of us, and we're here, we're ready.
Yeah, exactly. And tonight it's going to be a LPL amateur game, like I mentioned earlier. So standard stuff, best of ones. It will be Ascent, the standard best of one Duke 'em out map, Paranoia Gaming versus Cars the movie.
Yeah, well, I've seen a lot of good stuff from both of these teams, but more specifically, Cars the movie.
Oh yeah.
With a K, by the way. No copyright issues there. With a K.
Yeah.
Are just absolutely insane. There's every single individual on their team is going for multi-kills in like half the round. I don't think I've seen a team destroy other teams this easily in a while.
In a while, at least in the amateur bracket, looking at things right now, they should be somewhere near the top. Well, it's Rambunctious Bears actually who are at the top, but then again, I don't think they've played a lot of games in quite some time.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you don't play that many games. You just don't have that loss percentage, right? That's just, it's statistics. So these guys, though,
right? Yeah.
These guys, they're going to break the statistics. They're going beyond. And I assume they'll get to first place or close to first place within a few matches.
So yeah, so basically you're predicting that towards the end of the season, they'll have a solid chance of going into Evolution in the next season to compete with arguably some of the region's semi-best. Not quite there yet, and you have to get into Legends to play against the top dogs. But enough of that. Let's focus on the matchup tonight because both teams are in the lobby and they do seem to be ready. Once again, it will be Ascent, Paranoia Gaming starting on the attack, and Cars the movie on the defense. Now, should I even be asking you for predictions?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure I've given my prediction at this point. I think Cars the movie are going to destroy, but, anything's possible. Best of one, Ascent, anything's possible.
Anything's possible. Best of ones, upset city. So teams are ready. Let's just get into Agent Pick Select and see what they choose. Now, I'm predicting to see, probably Aplo on the Jet, standard stuff, RX-7 on the Duelist. Nothing out of the ordinary. I expect to see it. And Taytemss, tell me, Paranoia Gaming, how do you think they will play against Cars the movie? Will they maybe do some counter picks or just do the standard comfortable composition?
Well, I think I don't quite remember who it was who was really out dueling everyone last time, but in the last game that I watched, there was just one specific individual who had those big brain moments. I'm not quite sure who that was, but there was someone on the team who was just with those huge IQ plays. I'm pretty sure it's Scrubble, but I could be mistaken. Anyway, that's besides the point. I think they're solid, but there's maybe less of the
firepower,
less of the aim. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, look, for Cars the movie, looking to be pretty standard, at least on the starting off on defense. Aplo, of course, on his signature Jet. What else does he play? I've seen the guy play Sova once in the past. He completely just died that night. Wasn't having a good time at all. Gloom on the Sova. Now that's interesting because from my experience, I think Gloom, he's been primarily on a duelist role as well. His aim is good, so it's quite rare to see him on a more of a initiator role.
Yeah, well, it's rare, but you're seeing it more and more often. I was about to say single duelist comps, but just as I say that, RX-7 goes to the Phoenix, so never mind. We will be seeing the double duelist, but
yeah, no man, this is Ascent, baby. Double duelist all the way. And I actually think that Crash, he's a little bit upset. I haven't done the Batman voice yet. Maybe towards the end I'll do it. Okay, yeah. So well, remind me, Chris, if I don't do it. So yeah, okay. Ascent, Pug map. Oh, okay. No, that's probably the wrong term to call it. It's the smallest map in the pool. And nowadays, I think a lot of teams, like you mentioned earlier, single duelist kind of stuff. But the thing is, starting on a preferred side, it may actually grant them a early advantage to at least help them close out the second if they struggle, depending on the team comps. And looking at things right now, right, it's very stock standard for Cars the movie. That's like literally the composition Valorant gives you when you play the game first time. But however, on the side of Paranoia Gaming, you have Killjoy and you have Astra. I like what I'm seeing, but how will they play it?
Yeah, we'll have to see coming into this, but as I was saying, that firepower seems like it should just be significantly better on Cars the Movie. So even if you have like these big brain strategies, if you're not hitting the headshots, it really doesn't matter in the end. So let's see.
Alright, fast B-take to come through, and so 1-for-1 trade. Aplo, of course, diving head in there, getting some intel, losing his life in the process. Not too bad, but it's Paranoia Gaming to get the ult orb, and basically B-side control right now. Praise leading the charge, nothing stops him, but RX7, he does get one before he goes down. Gloom double dipping a little bit more. Nice trade on his teammates. So far, a little bit tit for tat, but it is Paranoia Gaming on the man disadvantage. Spike to go down, health pool not favoring them. This retake should be doable.
Yeah, it should be, but anything's possible on Ascent, of course. And with like all of this grouping going on, maybe you can see a couple one-taps come out from someone. I guess they are on a classic though.
Oh dear.
Never mind though.
Well, almost a one-tap. If you count it even as that, but then again, they just ran straight on, got the retake, easy peasy. Losing only one player in the process, and Cars the Movie. Well, okay. First round, pistol round goes to them. And it's actually Freaks to actually get the defuse. Very interesting. I don't know. The 6 points neural theft on Cypher, probably more useful than the repositioning ability of Omen's ultimate.
Well, it depends on what sort of set plays you're going for. So
yeah,
maybe they're just valuing that over anything else that they could do. Freaks might be able to rack up a couple extra kills on this Ares as well, so maybe trying to farm that ult up into the bonus round,
maybe. Pretty hard save here coming out from Paranoia Gaming. Not much they can really do. And Aplo, oh, the timing, it works out beautifully. The double swing as well. Michael Jackson moonwalk. It doesn't matter. RX7 is unstoppable. They needed a handicap, the friendly shock dart, just to help out Paranoia Gaming a little bit more. They got the ult over towards A, but now 3 players with the classic running over towards B. It's about to be a bloodbath.
Yeah, well, nothing's really gonna happen on an eco round like this. Sometimes you'll see something, but no, it's just RX7 getting the 4K in the round. Couple confidence boosters there. You like to see it, but we'll see if that transitions into the bonus round, into the gun rounds instead of just.
But RX7, look at that. He has his ultimate already online 2 rounds in.
That could be big.
If he pops it this round?
Yeah,
maybe?
I think.
Okay. Well, round 3, the true test of a team's mettle. Let's see what happens, because Paranoia Gaming, it's ideal they get this round, obviously, to just strike back before the economy for Cars the Movie gets a little bit too good. Aplo, standard play again, getting intel, and RX7 indeed pops the run it back. However, he has to check the corner. Curveballs left, right, and center. But RX7, he had the beat of the hug machine. That's not good. Ultimate invested and wisely used. Man advantage for Cars the Movie.
I don't think he could have gotten anything better from that ultimate. Even like when it's looking that risky, it doesn't even matter. He gets the 1-for-1, and not even the 1-for-1 because it's the ultimate. So
worth.
Man
advantage. No. Look, Kalash gets another rifle out of the hands of Paranoia Gaming. He does get traded out though, but still 4v3. Man advantage isn't favoring Paranoia, even less so now, and Aplo just holding and staying alive for as long as he can, while RX7 using util very smart as well to reposition onto the sights. Paranoia Gaming, 2 rifles left, 1 rifle left. They're losing these range battles against SMGs, and it's all down to Soap. 32 HP. I don't know, Taytemss. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I didn't expect it to be this close. I mean, Soap, maybe. There's still 30 seconds on the board. They still have the spike, so it's possible. But with this low HP, I really, really doubt it. Both players from Cars the Movie sitting in that same position as well.
Exactly.
So just letting
Soap
walk into them.
He's still alive! He's still alive! Okay. I thought a shock dart was coming through, and it took a pistol to finally take him down. So it was a little bit delayed there, but Kazumi, they did win the round at the end of the day. And look, free rifle upgrades to boot. Their economy, yeah, it's starting to look pretty strong now. Basically, what, average 6K across 3 players, and Paranoia Gaming onto an eco. However, they will be able to buy some small guns, but marshals on the tag? I don't know about that one, Chief.
3 marshals? I mean, maybe you could make something work, but it's going to need to be headshots galore, which we haven't seen yet. So maybe this is the round. Maybe this is where they turn it around. Marshals can give you that one-tap headshot, of course. Still got that full potential, but we'll have to see if that potential is realized.
Get out of my way.
Not to start it off. Not for the second either. Not looking good here into
This is the Blades.
the
The
live
Blades. Third time lucky, maybe. So, I mean, he's just bunny hopping around. So it's oh, okay, that's good. Nice starts onto Gloom. That's right, the Zoo. They've taken some damage. Kalashnikov is low. Soap gets a double. That's rifles down on the ground, but Hug Machine has to be aware. Someone might be around the corner, and Freaks, oh, whiffs a few shots there. And Hug Machine double dips and gets punished for it. So pulls the Blades back out, pumps a few into Freaks, but unfortunately does go down at the end of the day. Praise now with only a Sheriff to play with, some util, but look, 1v3, it's a tall order as RX-7, yeah, puts him to rest. Okay, 4-0.
That could have actually been pretty messy there if Freaks didn't, like, recover coming around that corner. But luckily they did.
Maybe.
They get the 2K instead of going down straight away. That could have been a round win there, but instead it is just Cars the movie realizing that that could have been a problem and taking initiative straight away, and they make sure they don't lose too many players either. Keep the economy going very strong. Freaks even on 7K now. So just racking up the funds at this point. Not a single round to show for themselves yet.
Money, money, money!
Paranoia.
He's making it rain.
Yeah.
Look, RX-7 as well. 4 rounds in. Another runner back. 2-round average to get that ultimate. Apple missing a rare shot there. Okay, I like the idea. But RX-7, look at his position. He's getting ready to just run right at them. Should have come to that. Now, Paranoia, I think they're starting to take a slower start into this round, just getting to mid-control, working defaults, maybe get a pick or 2 before they actually choose a side to commit onto.
Well, they're going to need a pick. We haven't seen them get the man advantage early on at all, I don't think. So just anything to start it off would be better than nothing, and maybe we're going to get something here, but no. Just that push shut down straight away through mid, and they need a retreat.
Yeah, you know, the worst part is they lost their Killjoy, and that may have been a win condition of sorts. So the Killjoy lockdown, that's out of the question now. Gloom holding steady, and Freaks trying to defend his teammate. Still gets a shot on Mojo, and Gloom finally strikes. Praise is gone, 2v4 now. Once again, the odds are not alongside them. Buck to go down, and I do think that Kazumi just looking to play this safe 4v2 retake. 2 of them are low, although I don't really think it matters as Freaks, 30 HP, doesn't even care. He cleans up.
Yeah, cleaning up for sure, racking up those ult points. Doesn't even need them though. Got that ult online. I don't think they've even used it yet, so haven't even needed to. Just winning these rounds very cleanly every single time. You got to be reminded that was a full gun round and they only lost a single player, so you need to see some more impact from Paranoia, or it's not looking great on Ascent, even though it is more of a brawly map, so you do see a lot of these win streaks go back and forth, but 5-0 and nothing to show for yourselves? Yeah, I don't know.
Momentum is definitely siding with KCM right now. Well, another eco for Paranoia. They have a few ultimates though, and they can potentially use this chance to farm a little bit more to go into the next rifle round with. But they're peeking these angles one by one. RX-7, he doesn't miss those shots. That curveball damn near missed, and he focused on the wrong thing. Scribble does get the trade back off of his own util, but unfortunately, Freaks already runs in fast to trade out. Nice Cypher trap. Kalashnikov almost caught with his pants down. Doesn't matter. Soap is gone. Kalashnikov looks for more, and it's all down to Hug Machine on his lonesome. Not for long.
Another cleanup.
Yeah.
No surprises there. You know, they brought weaker weapons, but just having no resistance in any of these rounds. Need at least something on the board. 6-0 now. They will be coming into a gun round again finally, and they've got quite a few ultimates on board. They got 3 available, so maybe just stack up a couple, see what you can do. That Killjoy and Astra combo can sometimes be deadly on Ascent, but need to be hitting the headshots as well, and that is absolutely not what they're doing at the moment.
They need the opening frags, especially on the attack. Oh, now that's a strat they haven't tried just yet. RX-7 going deeper. Nice dodge on the flash. Even gets another kill! He gets a double before finally Hug Machine trades him out. Oh dear. I think Cars the movie, they read into that play early on and they just went for this, balls to the wall, aggressive play, and it paid off. This round's almost been shut down.
Yeah, that's the sort of play that I think is one of those sort of mental drainers where you just can't really get your head around how you're losing those fights that easily, and just contributes to even more of that losing mentality. But we'll see if they can bring it back. They are only a man down, and on Ascent it's not that bad. And with the Astro Wall coming out, that is actually going to be the A site open to them. And
the spike, look at that. It's so far away. By the time he makes it onto the site, either all his teammates are dead, or the wall just expires. Okay, Mojo, he's still holding on for dear life, but the spike has to get on site right now in the Astral Wall. The Cosmic Divide is about to clear up. Okay, he has to use his own wall perhaps to work his way into the site, but I don't think the door's been closed just yet. Now, 2v3. Oh, he's hesitating. Okay, spike will go down.
Just barely, though. They're locked in right now. They have no positions to back towards. Oh, but Mojo gave themselves an opportunity. Oh, never mind. Freaks. Too good right now. They haven't even died. 10-0. Looking insane. Truly a freak living up to the name. Mojo almost had an opportunity there to escape through heaven and give themselves maybe a bit of time, but it didn't work out at all.
Mojo, I think he really was the star of that round. He used his util there and then just took the initiative, starting to push a little bit more, get a few kills, catching a few members of KTM off guard. But yeah, unfortunately, couldn't go all the way because the spike was too far away. That round may have been a different story if the spike went onto the site initially with the ultimate to make it a 3v3 post plant potentially. But now, a bit of a half buy here. Their economy, the loss bonus, it's starting to stack up, and perhaps this is the round in which they invest their ultimates over towards B. And look at this, KTM, they're playing off-site for the retake.
Yeah, they're reading into this so well. They're ready for that ulti combo. Just playing all the way off the site. I don't want to give any frags away initially, and that has been working out for them so well in the past. Like, not losing those initial duels. But they get it anyway. What is that? So, not expecting the angle. They didn't get the plant, but...
It was a bit out of sync, I would say, that push. The Astra Smokes, it wasn't down in time. Okay, I'll talk about that a little bit later as RX-7 pops around and back again. Oh no, Mojo Jojo misses a few crucial shots there, does get one, and it's absolute chaos on the site. The retake coming in fast from lane, and the Sova ultimate doesn't do much. It tags a few players up, but can it be enough? Scrubble and Praise, the last player standing, and they are putting up a fight. Also have to Praise now, has SMG to play with, makes it 1-on-1. Gloom is low, and he clutches it out with a sneaky double. 1 on the board, 1 to show. Better late than never.
Yeah, well, if they can get 4 more, and they can make it like a winnable game.
5-7 first half, yeah.
Slightly defender-sided, so 7-5 is definitely still winnable, but I mean, that was so messy, and it all came down to just Praise getting some good timings there. Was only on the Spectre, so anything less would have been the lost round for sure. Kalashnikov coming in massive. Is the first round on the board. Can we see any more?
I believe. I want to.
Yeah, I mean, I want to believe. I don't want this to be a stomp.
But then again,
RX-7.
the worst thing to allude to is that in the second half, imagine KTM on the attack. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, just running straight in.
Flash to come through. Aplo, nice dodge, but he's blinded. Still gets a kill. Oh my goodness. Bit of a tit for tat trade fest right now, but Soap to double peek and take down Gloom. Now Mojo, does he clear wine? Yes, he does. It doesn't matter though because RX-7, smooth movement of the wrist. Bike not down just yet, and he's waiting for Kalashnikov to get into position before they try to pinch this retake.
Yeah, I don't think they realize Kalashnikov is in this deep heaven position right now. They definitely don't realize this could
Now
be
they know.
massive.
Now they know. The Aldrin spotted him out.
Yeah.
Cast his curse a little bit there. Now, the thing is, the last two players, they can't play the objective. They are low. It's all down to Praise again. He clutched out on the last time, but can he do it again? Oh, that smoke! It's faked! It's faked about Kalashnikov! What a smart play there. Praise had no idea. Now, that's big brain. That's a play you like to see. 8-1.
Yeah, that's the sort of stuff that I honestly wouldn't expect from Cars the movie. I just expect them to be hitting those headshots, but
All aim,
Kalashnikov
no brain.
definitely teleporting to an area that there was no way Praise was going to expect that one. But to be fair, he shouldn't have done that in the first place. That is the riskiest play, and it just had the all or nothing gamble to it, and it works out in his favor in the end. But it could have gone terribly. It could have been another Praise 1 versus 2 clutch.
Yeah.
However, it wasn't, and that means that there is still only one round
Get out of my way.
for Paranoia Gaming.
Hey, look. One, at least it's positive, right? It's not a neutral number. They have the blades again, and Soap, he did big damage in the past when he used the ultimate. Oh, that sneaky scan there. Now, they know that Praise has an Odin, despite the rest of his team being on a bit of an eco. This may be the game changer of sorts, as they just decide to rush over towards short there. Nice curveball. Freaks dodges it, though. Instant execution onto Hug Machine. It's just not enough. The trades are not there. And Freaks could go for more, and just absolute chaos. What's going on? It's a brawl over towards Garden. Now,
Yeah, brawl
KTM.
indeed.
Oh, sorry,
Jeez.
yeah. KTM on the retake again, and it should be easy. I mean, the ultimate gets invested now. I guess if they could buy some time there, but Aplo dives right in, makes it a 1v2. Scribble has to do it all. The Odin has to get a kill here. Indeed, he does. Mows down Kalashnikov, and RX-7, he's waiting very patiently. One off of the ultimate, not that he really needs it though, and Scribble, playing off of his turret here, knows exactly where RX-7 is, but the Odin has to land the shots, but RX-7 too sharp with the Phantom. So he kills the clutch and the headshot, and there's the 9th round on the board.
In a position like that, you'd really expect RX-7 to win that. The Odin doesn't quite have that one-tap kill potential, so yeah, RX-7 just with a better aim, obviously, today.
Oh, obviously.
Sitting on the top of the scoreboard, 16 and 6, absolutely destroying Paranoia Gaming almost single-handedly. Doesn't even need any teammates to help them out.
You know the craziest thing? Is this his 3rd or 4th running back online?
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
At least it's his 3rd. I know that. So, even more so, you know, 2 rounds left in the first half. Another buy round coming out for Paranoia Gaming. And RX-7, no respect at all. Gets in there, so gets a kill, but despite being knee-deep in a molly. Scribble does trade back though, but RX-7, he's just so fast on the trigger. Trades out Kalashnikov. Numbers are even, 3-on-3.
As long as RX-7 is alive, I'm believing that they're going to win the round, and that seems to have been the trend recently. RX-7 is still waiting around in B main. Hasn't wanted to go back yet.
Oh my god. Sharp shot by Hug Machine though, I'll say, to get that instant trade. So it's still a 2v2. Yeah. But now the defenders, they have the Hunter's Fury, and that may be able to deny a plant, or even better, get a kill. The last 2 players of Paranoia Gaming, okay, last player now, all down to Hug Machine by himself, playing on an off angle of sorts. Recon out to come through from Gloom, and Hug Machine has to shoot it out. He gets spotted. This could be brutal. Oh no, what's going on?
Oh, yeah. I think that was a little bit too deep into the sidewalk there.
Yeah.
Quite get that wallbang.
He had
going.
the right idea. He had the right idea, I'll say.
Had the right idea. Yeah, definitely. The right idea is not enough when you're 10-1 down.
Double digits.
Double digits in the defensive half. And it doesn't look like they're stopping anytime soon. They have not slowed down in any of these rounds. I suppose that Paranoia have been getting more competitive as the game goes along, but it's only to a certain extent. I mean, they're still losing every single round. So,
for sure, you know, they are adapting, but you have to adapt faster against a team that plays, you know, that fast. I was just about to say, we haven't seen the operator out all game, really, coming up from KCM, I think. At least not on the Jets, but finally, it's RX-7 of all people to pull it out. And bear in mind, he's 3 out of 6 for another runner back. An idea. Paranoia Gaming running it over towards a B split here, which coincidentally is currently left unguarded. But KTM,
Oh, no.
they just get a sneaky double, just like that, just like that. Site's just been taken. Not really much in terms of ultimates to play with. Once that Cosmic Divide clears up, they're going to have to rely on Hunter's Fury to do some damage, but still, 3v5.
I was gonna say they haven't lost the opening duel yet, but then Kalashnikov just an instant 2, and they're just locked in, all on the site right now. Nowhere to go in a 5 versus 3.
Yeah, they better pray they can get these kills as Freaks opens things up. Mojo's gone now that Nanosword may slow down the progress for a time being, but Screwball has the ultimate. Okay, that's a game changer, but time is running thin. They're already on site and on lane, and they're getting these kills. They may not be aware that Apple has managed to work his way all the way close to the site. 1v1 now, and the Screwball, oh, the lockdown gets destroyed by the time. I think it's 1-4 for his team there. Play the objective, and Apple, nothing he can do. Oh my goodness. 2 on the board. They double their rounds.
Okay, there we go. It has taken 2 massive clutches to get 2 rounds, but they did it in the end. They didn't let it go too far. I mean, 10-2 is not an ideal scoreline, to say the least, but it gives you a few, it gives you that extra round of leeway. So maybe, maybe it's winnable.
But they need this pistol round, otherwise it could potentially just go to match points. 12-2. So yeah, this is where my concern really comes in right now, because Cars, the movie, to say the least, I think on the defense side they were just trying to get as many rounds as they can, just get in there, do something. But it's the second half, their attack side, I think that's where they'll really shine. But then again, I talked about at the start of the game, Scribble, he is Killjoy, and they have Astra, Gravity Wells, etc. as well to stop potential pushes.
I mean, if you're going to think about a defensive-sided composition, it would be this. But it doesn't even matter, honestly. Whatever composition you have, when you're getting outplayed and headshotted, who cares what the strategy is?
It's like that old boxing quote, I think. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. I think it's that. Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Or Muhammad Ali, one of the two.
Yeah, probably one of the two. I wouldn't know. I'm not a big boxing guy, but...
Neither. I just read about it. That's all I know. Now, that initial early push up towards short by the lone Jet there, I mean, I'm sure he had his best intentions at heart. Being Jet, you have the dash advantage, but getting picked off early, that ain't good. Hard to move.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those risky plays that if it works out well, but it's like the 50-50.
Wait, where's Mojo looking? He looked over towards short, but however couldn't protect his teammate in time. Does get one, gets a double, and runs back into the smoke. Escapes with murder. All right, Cars a movie, 2v3. Spike will go down, but individually now they have to go huge.
Yeah, Mojo is really low as well, so essentially, unless they're hitting all headshots, counting them out of the round pretty quick.
The Frenzy has to carry here. Ideally, he gets a double with it because he can't afford to miss any shots. Freaks doesn't check his corner. Oh, no. Oh, my God. That was so close as well. The timing. Mojo's on 3. Apple by himself gets 1. Dashes into the gravity well. He gets fragiled. And that's it. Mojo with the quad kill to deliver the pistol round win over to Paranoia Gaming. They have a lifeline.
That is the sort of individual performance that needed to be done. Like, there was nothing else that could happen, except for one player to just step up at some point, just bring some headshots. Who cares about the strategy, the plan?
Kill.
Shoot people in the head, and that's how it works out for Mojo. Had a bit of a stumble to start it off. I think they were looking in the wrong direction when there was players running up towards them, but they redeemed themselves entirely, and they give themselves a chance. Paranoia, a 3rd round, potentially a 4th if they don't lose to this Sheriff buy.
It's good to see it's like a lot of teams nowadays, after losing the pistol, buy up with a few cheap pistols, because you can still afford in the next, provided you can do some damage, but that's a bit of a tall order. As Scribble starts things off, RX-7's gone, and Soap shuts down Aplo. Paranoia Gaming showing signs of life really now in the second half. Granted, it's still early.
Yeah, it's still very early. I mean, Cars, they're only on Sheriffs, so not expecting much, but maybe even some damage in this round would be quite good for them going into next. And
Yeah.
on the weapons they've still got, I think maybe they could get something done, but they're running into a bit of a crossfire here, so not
It
really
should be-
expecting much of this one.
Ugh, bloody. Scribble cleaning house as Freaks. Okay, nice shot. Does get one back. Narrowly dodges the shock dart before the grab roll sucks him in. But that was just, disgusting. Praise rolls around the corner, sprays him down. Losing only one player now. This bonus buy, at least for Paranoia Gaming, it should be decent.
Yeah, it definitely should be. That's the problem if you're losing too many players on the anti-eco, is then you'll into the bonus. You'll be really brought down in the finance department.
For cash, yeah, and guns as well. Well,
But-
make no mistake, they still have inferior guns, but on the defense side, you know, as you said in the past, this map slightly being defense favored, it may work out in their favor. Oh,
We did see
done him.
Cars win this round in their defense half. So maybe it's a sign.
That's true. But didn't Cars like just run it down? I think. Oh, I don't remember her. It was a while ago. We've seen so many kills since then.
Oh yeah, RX7 had the ult online, and they just popped it straight away.
He ran it down A long. That's right. Oh, okay. Sneaky dink through the box there. Mojo getting tagged down just a little bit. And right now, look, Cars the movie, they're spread across the entire map. And if anything, they have the majority of map control. Looking to potentially make this a B split here. So these two players, really one player over towards B, has to do a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah, Paranoia, they're just locked into certain positions right now. I think they're a
that's
bit
good.
scared.
Spike down.
Ooh, that's a
A.
good start, at least. Immediately traded back there. Galashnikov ready for those tricks.
Oh, is he ready for soap? That's the real question. Okay, it doesn't matter because these two players starting to work their way onto the B site. I mean, a lot of the Killjoy util has been popped right now. And Freaks, oh, what are you doing? You could have popped it. Instead, he sits in there thinking about it a little bit too long. And now Kalashnikov, he's turned the tides onto Soap, who had his back a little bit earlier. But that's a nice shot by Scribble, looking for more perhaps. Time is running thin, 10 seconds. He just has to buy time. But unfortunately, he does go down. Spike almost making his way onto the site there. A couple seconds left. RX7 plants it into the back corner. Despite this being a bonus, I think getting 2 rifles down, that's pretty good. Any more is going to be value for money.
Yeah, I think maybe even play exits here. Just try and take as many rifles away as you can. Just try and put Cars on that lighter buy coming into the next one. If they take them all away here, Cars are going to be looking dire coming into the next. Might even see Spectres coming out.
They're going for it. They're going for it because it's 10-4, and they managed to equalize the numbers. Oh, okay, never mind. I take it back. Yeah, RX7. He's just too fast. Drifts around the corner. It's an easy double. Okay, I suppose they got 3 rifles out of the hands of Cars. It's something they can work with.
Yeah, well, it's definitely better than nothing. Definitely better than getting swept over against the rifles. And so it means that you are going to be forcing the longer economy game. If you win this round for Paranoia, means that Cars aren't quite going to be able to muster together a buy into the next. So you're playing the long game here, and maybe if they get this round on the board, maybe we can see something start to go their way.
Possible. Okay, RX7 on his run it back of this game, running his way onto the A sites. But no teammates are there to join him just yet. If anything, it seems that Cars maybe just playing this round a little bit slow. That was a huge fake as well, invested. Kalashnikov, spots the barrel of Soap. The operator misses, but that's okay. Jet privilege dashes to safety. That got a little bit close there, a small fright. But Cars they ran away, and now they're doubling back over towards A.
Yeah, I think this is a nice read here. Just trying to play with the minds of Paranoia, know that they have quite a lot of fear going on right now. They are on the back foot by quite a lot. So
Paranoia.
be trying to play passive. Yeah, paranoid. Playing passive, not wanting to give away too much information. It's not going to work out well for them because they're going to give away the A site.
Yeah. Dive Agent's doing what Dive Agents do. Aplo dashes on top of the generator there. Same time, RX7 pushes through his wall. They simultaneously clear the sites. There's still 2 players on lurk as well. I take it back. Only one player on lurk. Will they expect it? That's the real question. As Freaks catches out Mojo Jojo, he's gonna go right in to destroy the lockdown. Scribble has to do a lot heavy lifting here. Doesn't matter. He goes down, but Hug Machine was there, tip for tat, and this lockdown mansion come into effect. Nope, that's it. It's done. 2 players detained. Praise running through the molly. He doesn't care. He can secure that kill. 1v1 now. Aplo, he just has to live. Okay, he can't do this. He's sneaking around the sites. Oh, but Praise is too sharp, clutching yet another 1v2. This man has been delivering for Paranoia Gaming.
Literally, single-handedly keeping Paranoia Gaming's chances alive in this map. There's no doubt about it. Another clutch on the board, and that clutch alone is going to put them in such a good position here. Even if their economy is looking pretty weak, then Cars' economy looking even weaker. They're going to be on upgraded pistols here, actually. RX-7 going for the hero rifle, of course.
I mean, he's been playing very well for this entire game, so might as well. And even with 1.6k, he should be able to afford it into the next round regardless.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing that they nerfed the Jet's ultimate. Otherwise, Aplo, he could potentially have the blades online this game should they get 2 ult orbs. But that's not the case, so thank God. Small lifeline there as the game continues.
But RX-7 on the rifle could be shredding through these players potentially. We'll have to see.
I like that. I like that early on. They destroy the wall, give them less of a defensive post plant to work with. Oh, okay, RX-7, there you go. You called it. Starts things off. Looking for more at this point. Hug Machine strikes back, and RX-7 doesn't even need a rifle to get the kill. Pulls up the classic to finish the job. And so point blank through the smoke with the judge. That's just disgusting. 2 players left. The ultimate getting invested by RX-7 again, and it's all down to Kalashnikov. 1v2.
Well,
I've seen this man do crazy things. He has 1 smoke to play with, no TPs though, and the smoke wasn't in time, unfortunately. He had his pants down. Scribble gets that kill. 6-11. If I didn't know better, Paranoia Gaming, they're starting to really mount a small comeback here.
You got to remember though, this was a save for Cars. That was a save.
That's
and they
also
take
true.
away 3 guns. That is a good save, to say the least. Like,
The ultimate invested
keeping...
as well, though. That's a bit... I don't know. Well, it's RX-7. Who am I to doubt him?
Yeah, he's just going to get it in the next round anyway. Don't even worry about it. Like, just quick ace on the board. And then he'll have the ult again. No problems.
125.
For,
25?
yeah.
Oh my god.
Right here.
Paranoia, they need this round if they want to keep this momentum going.
Revealing area.
Good intel, I guess. I think it scanned 2 players. They don't know the one's super close, though. Soap. Oh, that's a risky spot to play in. It's interesting to see that KTM, they aren't really smoking off mid, instead choosing to smoke short as they get map control. Hug Machine pops the runner back.
Oh, no.
Oh, except for a tad, I guess. It gets traded out, but Cars the movie, you know, in the span of a few seconds, across the entire map, they get frags left, right, and center. 2 players over towards mid are dead. But, Paranoia Gaming, they're striking back. RX-7, not again, man.
Wait,
Emoji Jojo, didn't even see him.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
They don't
That
know.
is
They
a
don't
bit
know.
of a blunder. They have no clue. He has all the info now.
Yeah, it's going to be a 2v2 post plant regardless. So now the question is the Hunter's Fury better? Maybe 2v1 actually. Oh!
Oh, no. Oh, that is very unfortunate. That's where it comes in. Didn't see RX-7 on the side at all.
Yep.
Did not expect someone to be nearly that deep. Scrubble, though, has hit some good shots in the past on decent HP. So maybe it's a possibility. Gloom
But
is
look,
low if they take them first.
the last 2 players of KTM, they are close to each other, and now they have guaranteed intel of exactly where Scribble is. Util back online. The turret may be able to spot short first, though. It won't be for much, as he does get scanned by the recon arrow. This is going to be brutal. Flash to come through. Left, right. Maybe good night. Come on. 2 for 1 spray down. And the molly,
yeah.
the hard
Oh,
hands.
so
That's...
low.
Oh, he sprays them down! But the time... He doesn't have it.
Oh, yeah, there's not enough time.
If he stuck it halfway, maybe he could have done it, but that was such a ballsy play by RX-7, and it pays dividends.
Oh, I thought Scrubble had won that. Gotten both players so low and just sprays them down, but not quite enough. And Well, at this point, it's looking like Paranoia do not have quite enough to get even close to the finish line. They need to buy into this, but there is pretty much no money on the table. Only 3 players will be potentially able to buy like a full rifle and light armor. But
not only
those
do they have to buy anything they can, they have to go flawless from here on out.
Yeah.
They have 3 ultimates. Oh, that's a good start. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Fantastic start.
Cars always seem to fall when they lose that opening duel. And the trend continues.
Checks the corner as well. That's just amazing. Paranoia Gaming, you know, despite everything, they are playing very disciplined. It's just a matter of dealing with RX-7, to say the least, which they have in this round. 5v2,
yeah,
there's no way they lose this.
Player standing.
Well,
5v1.
full HP on Gloom, 5 versus 1.
Winnable.
It's always winnable, especially on a map like Ascent, small enough.
Oh dear. Oh, good for 1. He's not expecting the second though.
Expect the second. Yeah, absolutely.
He was spazzing around. I think he had a good idea, but all right, you know. Paranoia Gaming, they lost 1 gun that round, and their reinvestment, it should be decent versus pretty much a hard eco from KTM. You know, despite how the game started, it's actually starting to look a little bit close.
Well, yeah, I mean, Cars, they've only won 2 rounds on this attacking side.
Hey,
So
that's
they're
how many
pretty
rounds
much-
Paranoia won on the first.
Yeah, they're mirroring the performance right now. So we'll have to see how much further this goes.
Oh no, but Apple has the blades. The
Nice.
flash! It doesn't matter! Apple just a drive-by shootout! He takes down 2! Now Soap has to
no.
clap back, only gets 1. Don't let this be how the story ends, man. They had the Killjoy lockdown to play with. And to make numbers a little bit more doable, Praise gets 1. But still, take your time, lads. It's match points. You can't afford to let this slip away. So many Cypher traps. Gloom is low. Freaks, you can't be allowed to get that kill because that's a Killjoy gone. And now Praise, once again, in a 1v2. He knows 1's over towards short. He's clearing the sights. Probably can deduce. 1 is over towards long. Glass has been broken. Praise has to look everywhere. Gets the kills to RX-7. He can do this. And Freaks, Sungy jumps right out. Praise does not care. Gets the quad kill. He clutches it out. The game continues.
That is yet another one on the board for Praise. The clutch factor is absolutely insane for this man. Literally 3 out of 8 rounds are single-handedly coming from Praise's clutches. Doesn't matter that they're barely positive on the KD. It's all about that impact, and they have absolute maximum impact here. 4K in the round. Jeez.
Those clutches earlier on, that was just him warming up. That was what it led up to. He pulled that out of almost nowhere. But then again, the 1v1 isolation, it worked out really in his favor. Okay, unfortunately though, the buy, if anything, it favors KTM a little bit more in this round. So
Yeah, because that was actually the save, right? From Cars again.
yeah. Oh no. Clash got nothing and RX-7 across the map. They start getting these frags. Scribble does strike back though. I don't think he can escape in time. They wallbang him through the wall. Yeah, no way he could go there.
Praise
Another
still alive.
Run it back. Yeah.
Oh.
Praise still alive. What, you're really banking on his clutch factor right now.
I mean, it's the only thing that's gotten them so many of these rounds.
Oh.
Oh,
Good start.
his tag's so low though.
Revealing area.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Just that's just perfect. Gets
Ooh,
intel as well.
invading.
Spike planted.
Oh, got a little bit close
later,
there.
but
But
get
look at
there in the
RX-7.
end.
He's behind the enemy lines.
Oh no.
He's waiting. Praise is gone now. Hug Machine's all down to him. RX-7 trying to spray through a wall. Curveball to come through. Doesn't choose to re-peek because they know the game is potentially on the line here. Go join his teammate on site. Play the objective and play a potential crossfire. Hug Machine. Time is not on his side. 1 curveball. Has to do it all. The Spike entering his 2nd phase now. He has to go fast. Not checking all the corners. And that's it. Done and dusted. Who else would it be other than RX-7 to close things out? 13-8.
Of course, RX-7 looking massive there. Praise once they were dead in the round. Absolutely no chance there for Paranoia. They made it look close, but obviously not close enough. 13-8 in the end, and that was the headshot factor coming in.
It's actually not very often you see RX7, the top fragger and the duelist of all plays, lurking around. But hey, he did win the game, so it paid off. 13-8.
Yeah.
I will say though, sorry, the game, it did get a lot more closer than what we had expected.
Yeah, I think cars were getting a little bit cocky at the end there. Like they were going for some fights that maybe weren't the best idea, putting themselves into those like 1 versus or 3 versus X or whatever against Praise and losing them out every single time. So yeah, I think there was quite a few rounds there where if they just played a little more calm, a little more collected, a little less like, like they're not 10 rounds up or something, then we could have seen a much cleaner map, but it doesn't really matter at the end because they take the map anyway.
Yeah. Well, they were 10 rounds up initially, and I suppose they played with some freedom. But what was that? That monstrous pistol clutch to come through. Oh, goodness. Praise, he really delivered in this game. Now, in standard fashion, I always have a post-game interview coming on from the winning team, and today it will be Aplo from Cars the Movie. So let's get him into the call and see what he has to say for us tonight. Assuming he does pick up.
Fingers crossed.
Must. Oh, Daniel. Aplo, Daniel, welcome, man. Congratulations. The first half, really one-sided. But in the second half, it seems like you guys were slipping a little bit. What happened?
I like the judge.
Right. And unfortunately, the judge didn't like you.
It worked. Some rounds. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah. Judge is really good.
Really good. Didn't always give the biggest impact that we saw, but then again, your blades early on towards the end there, I think you got that run by 2K. How'd you feel about that?
Yeah, would have been better for the judge.
Fair. Taytemss?
Yeah, I got nothing to say. The judge, one of the best guns in the game, honestly. I can see why they increased the price, specifically for Jet players. Just that 250 increase, it was needed. And even then, you can still get away with a lot of crazy things, like you were doing, a lot of kills through smokes, a lot of just pressing left click until you hear the sound of a death. So I'm liking the strats.
Nah, it's just I don't have very stable internet at the moment, so.
Oh, why's that?
I don't know, but I'm on 4G right now, and I have about 70 ping, so the judge is the only gun I can really use.
Right. The judge and, of course, the jet knives, which, you played your part and you guys won the game. That's the least I can say. Any final words from you going forward, perhaps climbing further up into the amateur league?
I love Lakers.
I'm sure you do. All right.
KTM
Thank
on
you.
top.
KTM on top. Thank you, Daniel Aplo, for coming on. Good luck next time.
Thank you.
Well, Taytemss, you heard the guy. Judge OP, playing on 4G internet. They still won the game. I think maybe that's what really motivated RX7 to, go above and beyond this game.
Yeah, I mean, you could see in quite a few of the rounds, Aplo just didn't have that firepower, obviously, on the 4G, which is not where you want to be playing Valorant. But yeah, RX7 just took all the energy that Aplo couldn't use and put it straight into the mouse pad and was just hitting every single headshot. So evens out the scoreline in the end. Doesn't even matter.
Indeed, and that's it. We're one game for tonight. The LPL Valorant Amateur Best of 1 between Paranoia Gaming and Cars the Movie, done and dusted. Guys, I'm Digitalcasts. You know who I am. You can give me a follow right here on Twitch or Twitter. That's the handle right there. And of course, Taytemss, thank you for coming on tonight. That's his handle right there, at Taytemss on Twitter and Twitch. What's your Twitch account?
It's Taytemss as well.
Taytemss as well. There you go. He does casting as well. Maybe you guys can catch him casting more games, or maybe catch us again in the future. We'll see what happens. Thank you for watching, and as always, the Batman voice, hang on. I'm Batman. See you next time. Thank you.